Yes Have Some Podcast is brought to you by Carnivorous Creations. Our good friend Mike Nelson has been making these incredible Ghostbusters props for a very long time. We've been talking about it for a long time. In fact, if you've been paying attention, you would know that I just got my brand new Proton Pack delivered to me at DragonCon. There's a video up on YouTube. You can see the pictures on Instagram. It is a one-of-a-kind. I'm telling you, this is the best Proton Pack I've ever owned. It's the best Proton Pack I'm ever going to own. And Mike was super cool. He was very communicative. He talked to me. He asked me questions. I personally had the best experience I've ever had getting a prop built for me because let's face it, these things are special. There's a lot of detail. We're picky, us collectors, us movie fans. We want the good stuff, and Carnivorous Creations delivers. Now, he not only does Ghostbusters Proton Packs and Proton Pack parts, he's getting into Ninja Turtles weapons coming later this year. He's got amazing prop displays, custom displays for your prop replicas. These things are huge. It's hard sometimes. You don't know even how to put it on a shelf. Mike at Carnivorous Creations is going to help you get your collection where you need it to be. So, check out carnivorouscreations.com. That's carnivorous with a K. You can also find them at Carnivorous Creations on Instagram and Facebook. Tell them Yes Have Some Podcast sent you and get yourself into a brand new Ghostbusters Proton Pack.
I don't want to grow up. Do you want some?
Jurassic Park. Now playing the PSW.
Ecto goggles with Ecto Bomber, neutron blaster, and water zapper, each sold separately.
From the corner penthouse of Spook Central all the way to Star Killer Base, this is Yes Have Some Podcast.
Do I? Yes, have some. Yes, have some.
You know, they told me you people were conceited douchebags.
The only place in the multiverse where you can love the book, hate the movie, but still buy all the toys.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a Jedi Master.
What?
Please remember to hold on to your butts and get ready to get stressed. With your hosts, Craig Goldberg, Abigail Gardner, and Jacob Walsh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yes Have Some Podcast. My name is Craig Goldberg. We are having an unbelievable amount of technical difficulties, but that's okay. The entire world is right
Everybody's
now.
getting tested, even our audio system.
So we made a pact to you, the listener, that we will not miss an episode this week. Though we are extremely busy and the world is falling apart.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're doing fine. I want to say that. We've got a lot of stuff coming up this weekend. I'm excited. Jake, you're coming up tomorrow, and yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Do you guys think Chris and Troy have to deal with this shit every week?
Sure.
No, I don't think that Troy would put up with this shit.
Does every single podcast deal with this
I think
on a
so.
week-to-week basis?
I think audio is just bullshit.
Is there a podcast support group for just dumb audio shit?
I feel like it would help me to talk about it with other people because I always assume it's my fault when it's happening, and I'm sitting here. I'm like,
for no reason.
Oh yeah, I have a guilt complex.
Abby did something.
It's great. Comes from childhood. But no, yeah. I wonder. I imagine a lot of people deal with this who have podcasts, but I feel like it's the most important thing, the actual recording. So I feel like it should be easier, but I guess it's a universal thing we all face.
It's not easy. Audio sucks, but we're doing it. We've got workarounds. We've got things happening. Jake is coming up this weekend. We've got some filming that we're doing for Dr. Pepper and Canada Dry. Boy, that one guy in group therapy was not happy about it.
No, he wasn't.
Jake, did you get the band hammer out this week?
I guess I did. I didn't. I just removed from group. I didn't ban.
That's a ban.
But I did.
So can you?
Is
that
it?
person
Yeah.
Still see it?
No, that's a ban. He was banned.
Okay. Yeah.
If you can't take the soda, get out of the kitchen.
I wouldn't have, but that particular person has, he had left some posts like that multiple times, and he also made a post on Instagram about that situation. So I was just like, hey, you know what? This is not the place for that. Yeah. Enough of it.
We have no time for that.
Nope. If you're not in the arena, then we don't need to listen to you.
There you go. But we're very excited to be doing some more work with Dr. Pepper, Keurig, our buddy Jay Key. Jay was supposed to be here this weekend, but like the rest of the world,
Technical difficulties.
He's having technical difficulties. No, there's serious stuff going on out there. Coronavirus seems to be getting worse. I don't know. It's so hard to figure out what's real, what's not. Is the stress real? I'm stressed.
Yeah. We based our episode tonight off after what's happening right now in the world.
I'm making panic purchases on eBay. I'm like, well, I'm probably gonna be dead next week. Might as well get these ecto glows.
Yeah. I'm gonna need it.
Did you buy ecto glows?
No, but it was a fun thing. It was a fun thing for me to say. Although I'm looking at a Winston auction ends in an hour. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Could be fun.
Anything could happen on Yes Have Some Podcast. Oh, the headline for tonight's episode is "It's the end of the world as we know it, and we feel stressed." Do you guys like that?
I love it. 6 o'clock. The YH podcast.
YH podcast.
YH podcast. I forgot the name of our podcast.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna fuck around.
Okay.
No bullshitting tonight.
No, we're not.
We're
Brass tacks.
We're not gonna plug group therapy. We're not going to plug Patreon.
I'm going to feel weird if we don't.
We're not doing anything except for getting to the content, the hard-hitting content.
No plugs.
No plug. No one's getting plugged. Although Jake gave a plug to Chris and Troy at the Interdimensional
I always look forward to
Crossroad.
the plugs.
All right, well, maybe later. I'm tired. I'm very hungry. What time's Domino's close?
Craig, are you going to get some food?
I have to get some food. Jake called me out. Jake, explain that.
I've just noticed over the years that almost anytime I'm on the phone with you and you get off the phone, your way of getting off the phone is saying, all right, we're going to get some food. And you say it.
But it's not a lie. I'm usually ready to get some food.
It's like the big goodbye.
It's not that I think you're lying. It's just that I don't know if it just works out that way, but literally every single day, that's a phrase I hear you say. We're gonna get some food.
All right, we're gonna get some food.
This guy used to know, called me out one time in high school. He said that I'm abrupt in ending my conversations on AOL Instant Messenger. We'd be in the middle of a conversation. I'd just be, and like, dude, at least I would say goodbye.
Hey, you do that. Hold on though. I have never known. So,
oh boy,
you do this.
You definitely just hang up the phone. Like you
and your brother.
You will be in a mid conversation and you'll just be like, all right, bye. And you hang up.
Here's the thing.
And you even no, hold on. I've even noticed that you do it like if I'm ever hanging out with you and you're on and Abby calls or you call Abby, you guys do the same thing. You just hang up on each other. And I'm like, how is that I was like, I've never experienced
it's like the TV
ending
show.
of conversations like with you.
So quickly.
But they would go on forever if I didn't end them.
Here's the real question. Are we the type of friends who stay on the phone while placing a drive-through order, or is it more polite to hang up?
I don't know what to do. I've got no idea what etiquette is. I've been talking to a microphone to complete strangers for 4 years. I've lost my mind.
I'm pretty sure I was literally on the phone with you earlier while you were getting food.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the phone with Jake last night and I hear bubbles. I'm like, are you in the bathtub right now?
Was in the I asked if you had your egg timer.
Oh.
Dude.
Hey, listen.
We're family.
We're trying to keep it light.
We're all related.
I will say this before we get started. Like the coronavirus, I think they're going to probably figure out how to contain it. The next month,
I hope they figure it out. Yeah.
The next month or two might be a little stressful. A lot of working from home and events being canceled. Hopefully, they can clear this up in time for, I don't know, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping that in a month from now, everybody's looking back at how dumb they're being right now.
Apparently,
it's a little.
Deadline is now reporting that Tom Hanks has tested positive for coronavirus.
Whoa.
But he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's had worse. Okay.
We're
not even gonna go there.
Well, yeah, I don't know what I don't know where you were going with that.
I'm not gonna do it.
I honestly think I had it last week. Like I did not feel very well.
Dude, I have sniffles. I'm like positive I have it.
Yeah. But listen, we're not gonna make light of that. It's a very serious situation. But what we are going to do
is have a post-apocalyptic end of the world themed question game
yes,
that I came up with
That
today.
is what we're going to do. We're not going to make light of it.
No.
But we're going to laugh. I'm excited.
Yeah.
This was good.
It's going to be therapeutic.
So Abby, how'd you come up with this? By the way, we're doing this because there's literally nothing else happening in the news.
Yeah. Will you open up, since my phone has this on?
Yeah.
Get the list. I was thinking about it's an end of the world situation. Like I like to think about those, and initially I was gonna say like top 10 end of the world movies, but I could only think of a couple, and then I kind of moved on to this idea, which is basically to condense it, it's basically you can only bring one. So I have a list of items. I wrote 13 down. And while we were having technical difficulties, I wrote an additional 7. So I can throw those at you guys if you'd like, or I can just answer them however you feel. But yeah, so basically the concept is the world's ending, you're being evacuated for whatever reason. And you can only bring one of each of these things. And it's kind of like a narrowing down of the stuff that you love that you already have. But then there's kind of some fun out there, tangential things. So yeah, that was
Cool.
kind of the idea.
So this is the yes, have some end of the world evacuation, grab your shit game.
Yeah. And
This
it's
is
not
fun.
like it can only fit in a backpack. It's just for whatever reason, those are the rules. You can't bring multiples, so you got to narrow it down.
All right. I like this. This was good. Jake, are you ready?
I am. I think I came at this at a little different of a thing than you guys did.
Is
but
it
I'm-
because
what?
you were in the bathtub?
Yeah.
No, it's because the text message specifically said you're evacuating due to coronavirus. So I assumed,
You want these
okay,
things to
well,
help
this
you?
is the stuff. This is the stuff that I want for a month or so, but I'm gonna
Well, that-
get my other stuff
Okay.
You
back.
know what?
That's
That's
good.
exactly what
So,
it said. I was just trying to be a little bit
So
more
I didn't,
PC
like,
about it, but fuck that.
None of my answers are like if I had to choose one for the rest of my life.
Okay.
They're if I had to choose one for the next like month or two.
Okay. Hey, that's good. I agree with the way that I've got mine structured too.
Cool.
Cool.
Here we go.
Cool. There you go.
First up, the category is t-shirt. You have one t-shirt to bring with you. Jacob Walsh, what are you bringing?
I get to go first. I picked my Electric Zombie Michelangelo shirt
That's a good one.
because first of all, it is probably the best Ninja Turtle shirt ever, but also Electric Zombie shirts are very comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was looking at this like I might just want the most comfortable shirt I own because I'm going to be wearing it.
Yeah.
So that's the shirt I picked. He makes some great shirts. It's the picture of like Michelangelo where he's like holding the pizza. One of my favorite shirts of all time. One of the most comfortable shirts I own, and I want to be comfortable.
So you're going for
Yeah.
comfort and style. I like
Comfort,
Definitely.
and I get to show off. Hey, I like Ninja Turtles.
Looking
And
good.
Yeah.
Good. I like it. Comfortability, that makes sense. I imagine you'll be doing a lot of sleeping wherever you're going. I totally see it. My thought process was basically like, what is my most functional and favorite t-shirt? And I picked my Congo shirt. It's big. It can be a dress. It could be whatever. I could sleep inside of it like a sleeping bag. And also underneath that, I would be wearing my Ninja Turtles coming out of their shell store t-shirt. And underneath that, my Ghostbusters 2 t-shirt. So it'd be a layer.
So you picked 3 for your one shirt?
I knew you were going to get mad, Jake, and I couldn't wait. So yeah.
You cheated. So
Well, no,
cool.
it's just that the Congo shirt's so big, so you could fit.
Hey, then don't pick your Congo shirt. If you only get one shirt, pick a shirt that fits.
I picked the Congo shirt, and that's it.
Pick that.
Because it's also,
I'm
I could
trusting.
sleep in it. It's perfect.
You can probably turn it into a hammock.
Or a hat, or like several different articles of clothing.
Hey,
Well, use it as a coffee filter.
Hey, I imagine it's like that episode of The Office where he goes camping and immediately cuts like the sleeves and
Yeah,
everything off
yeah.
his like clothes.
That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, oh, I need a headband and wristbands. Craig, are you going to answer?
Yeah.
Cool.
I would pick my so you guys might not know this. I have a Seinfeld shirt, and it was given to me. It's a vintage shirt. It just has a little Seinfeld logo in the corner. The reason it's not my favorite shirt I own, but if I'm going to be gone for a month or two, there's a lot. Okay, it's pretty comfortable, so comfort 1st. 2, it's got a Seinfeld logo on it, so people like if I meet some strangers along the way, they might be that tells them a little bit about me.
Yeah, I see.
It's kind of big on me, so if I'm feeling down, I'm like, well, at least I feel pretty skinny in this shirt.
I thought you
Yeah.
were gonna say it's big on me, so like I'll grow into it.
Oh, shit.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Cookie
thing.
Craig's plans.
If Cookie Craig is in full
Shows
effect
up.
on coronavirus vacation, I'll have room to grow into it. But if I don't, I'll feel good about myself.
Always, yeah.
So, and if I lose a bunch of weight from like a lack of food, if the rations fall
Make
through,
a headband.
right?
Yeah.
I just make it a headband. Hey, I hope Tom Hanks is gonna be okay.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Because they're older. Him and his
I
wife, they're older.
understand that
They're older.
it affects,
He's
age
gonna be.
factor.
He's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's hitting everybody on set for the Elvis movie that Baz Luhrmann is making in Australia.
Oh.
See, we've got information and fun.
Mhm.
That's what we do here. Yes, have some
That's the
podcasts.
fun.
Tonight's episode was brought to you by the canceled Ghostbusters Afterlife premiere. There's no way that's happening. All right, moving on. What's number 2?
You can only bring one episode of Seinfeld.
Ooh, okay. Abby, go first.
I really hope you didn't pick the same one as me, Craig. And I also thought that I picked this and I wrote the wrong name down, actually. I thought the episode was called Hot and Heavy, but it's not. It's called The Rye, and it's got like everything in it. It's got the marble rye and Kramer doing like driving the horse-drawn carriage,
Yep.
and
Rusty.
Rusty. Yeah, with the beefaroni. It's got Elaine and the jazz musician and her talking about like him not
John
doing
Germain?
everything. Yeah. And that her being like, it wouldn't, be nice, I'm not going to say that's like my favorite Elaine ever. She's very funny. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic episode. I could watch it over and over again and it cheers me up. So definitely go with that.
That's a great The best line of that episode is when Kramer's unloading his car with all the groceries, and the guy who's like the backup player for Elaine's boyfriend comes by, and Kramer goes, hey, will you help me with these groceries? He's like, Kramer, I can't. My hands are my life. The way he says it is so funny.
It's got
I'll go next.
so
This is an episode of Seinfeld I literally watched last night. It's probably, there's 4 or 5 that I have like. The Marble Rye is one of my favorites as well. The Contest is great. There's so many great episodes, but Puffy Shirt. It's got some really good stuff. Obviously, it's got the Puffy Shirt. It's got George becoming the hand model. It's one of the first times we see George's parents, and the whole conversation he has with his mom about his hands and how like milky white they are. And she's like talking about how she's like, I always commented how great your hands were. And Frank's like, you never talked about his hands. When did you talk about his hands? Like, it is peak hilarity, and I love that episode. And I can watch it all the time because it has one of the greatest lines of all of Seinfeld, which is, you're going to be the first pirate. I don't want to be a pirate. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's great.
Those are but it's so hard to pick a Seinfeld episode. They're literally all funny. I picked the Merv Griffith show.
That's a good one.
I
With the
like
toys.
there's some weird funny, there's just like some weird shit in the last season of this show, and just Kramer setting up a talk show is just the funniest thing to me. Like when he has everybody over and he's like, all right, we're gonna take a commercial break, and he makes everybody stop talking. He like eats a couple chips.
Hey Jake, let me ask you this: do you get jealous of him in that episode where he's like, I literally want that?
Yeah. Well, I'm the most jealous of him in every episode. I like the way that he lives his life, like putting the hot tub in. And yeah, it's my favorite. Sorry, Jake. Continue.
No, you're good. It's also the episode, Craig, you just said, where Seinfeld's like girlfriend has that toy collection that he wants to play with, so they drug her.
Yeah, with the tryptophan, the turkey.
With her toys.
Dude, I love that.
The way that George...
They're like serving her like a full turkey.
The way George and Jerry are passing, he's like, oh, you got the Mattel football game? No fair. So, and then Elaine gets in on it.
Yeah, it's like they keep bringing more people in.
Yeah.
There's also like a weird thing in that episode where George like runs over some birds and then like accidentally kills a squirrel or something.
That has to be rehabilitated.
Yeah, there's like all
very tiny.
Is that where he's yelling at the? I thought we had a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing about Seinfeld, and we've talked about this before, is that every episode's got like 5 or 6 great things happening. Mm-hmm. It's not just one thing. And I love it. So it's kind of cheating. Really, you should only get to take like 10 minutes of an episode.
Yeah. It's great stuff though. Yeah, it's great. Great writing, Larry David, obviously. Amazing.
Cool.
Next one. You can only bring one Star Wars movie. What do you bring, Craig?
I Okay, one Star Wars movie. This is tough. We might have picked the same one. What are you yelling at me for?
No phones.
People are texting.
Yeah,
There's a lot happening.
okay.
All right. The world's falling apart. Like, can't text?
No, you can't.
All right. No. You shushing me?
No, I'm not.
By the way, I thought we'd get more feedback on the shush story. I think we scared some people.
Yeah.
People know we're serious now.
It was very scary.
Don't cross us in public. Return of the Jedi is my answer. It's got obviously the conclusion of the original trilogy, the redemption of Darth Vader. Who cares about that? I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's got the Ewoks, and it's got really great scenes on Endor, and it's got really good stuff with Billy D. Williams, and the first 30 minutes of the movie are great. All the Jabba the Hutt stuff, all the barge stuff, Salacious Crumb, love it. I can watch. Leading up to Rise of Skywalker, I feel like I watched Return of the Jedi like every night for like 30 days.
Yeah.
At least I felt that way.
Yep. And that's why I also picked it as mine. It's definitely my favorite Star Wars movie to watch, and for all the reasons that you just said, and Salacious Crumb and all the creatures. I love it, and I love the musical numbers. I love the update from like the later music version with
the Palace Singer.
Yeah, exactly. Size Noodles, all that. So yeah, I'd have to take Return of the Jedi. It's a really feel good movie. I'd want to watch it over and over again.
Jake.
I also picked Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
When the Rise of Skywalker came out and I went back and rewatched everything, I realized that Return of the Jedi is my favorite and is the best of all of the movies, and had like strong emotional reactions to multiple parts of it. So yeah, I picked it too.
Dude, Luke in his all black on black.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, Leia and her bounty hunter and all that shit.
If you had to take your least favorite Star Wars movie as a rule, what would it be? Real quick, rapid fire.
Solo.
Yeah, it was. Well, because Abby said Solo, I'll say something different. The Last Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Solo or Last Jedi or I don't know. Fuck that. We're not taking those movies. They're staying. They're getting the virus. All right, moving on. Next category, favorite. This one's tough.
This one's tough for Craig.
Comic book.
Yes. And I guess I should say like series. Like you've got the entirety. You can get the whhole run.
Like
Not just one single issue. Yeah.
All right. Jake, you go
the
first.
compendium.
I put the original X-Men Age of Apocalypse series because that series came out when I was I was pretty young at the time, and I remember it being like it was one of those things where it like took place in a future and everything was drastically different. All the characters are redesigned. It's like a future, where Apocalypse takes over and like Wolverine has one hand and Cyclops has a ponytail and like it's just like weird. Everything in it is crazy looking. It was very, very 90s. And I remember being super into it and really liking it. And I have not read it in years and years and years. And X-Men is one of my favorite comics. So yeah, I picked that. It'd be fun to revisit it.
Tight. I kind of thought in the same way. I picked Why the Last Man by Brian K. Vaughan. It was one of the first comic books, I think the first actually, that kind of got me into everything. And it's he was a writer on Lost, I think, and he's a huge Stephen King fan. And there was an issue of that comic book that was actually in an episode of Lost that Hurley was reading. And my sister-in-law gave me the first issue for Christmas. And reading it it was just a really enjoyable experience for me. And it's about the end of the world, as if the entire like male population just all died off in one moment. And the one guy that survives is kind of a fuck up, and how it's just him and a monkey. And I love that because I love little animal companions. So it's a very thought-provoking, groundbreaking series. And I think it's going to get its own TV show or something. Movie.
Yeah, they're working on it now. Fun fact, the monkey that played Marcel in Friends is playing the monkey.
Oh, really? That's awesome. He's still getting work. Yeah.
I think it's actually a female
monkey.
He'll
be playing Ampersand. That's cool.
Did you say you said you got that for Christmas?
I did. It was Craig and I's first Christmas together.
Who got it for you?
My sister-in-law, Whitney.
got your sister-in-law Whitney got you one issue of a comic book for Christmas. Big spender.
It was a trade paperback, so technically, it's like what, $15 or something.
Wow, she shelled out.
I don't even know what I got her.
You said the first issue. I'm like, oh, cool.
She pulled up to the comic store and ruffled through her. She collected all the loose change under her front seat.
She was a college student at the time.
On
a budget.
She scraped together the $3.25.
It was the
comic.
trade paperback, and that is like $15 or $20.
That makes more
Why The Last Man? We're like, why are you so cheap?
I'm a human being who doesn't have coronavirus, I hope.
I'm gonna go. I'm not a huge comic book reader. I've enjoyed comic books from time to time in the past.
You say Watchmen.
No, I'm not gonna say Watchmen. Good. Watchmen. No. I will say, and I've talked about this before. And my good friends Ryan and John are gonna make fun of me because I act like I know what I'm talking about. But for the sake of this segment, I will say the Batman No Man's Land arc from the late 90s, which was a really cool crossover series. Are you laughing?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, here it comes. Here comes the speech of it hearing sense me. No, I love it. I'm glad that you like it. Continue. No Man's Land.
It is a story that started with a series called Cataclysm, where there is a huge earthquake in Gotham City, and it basically leaves the city in ruins. The country cuts off all contact. See, this is also, for the things we're dealing with.
Yeah,
this is pretty good.
That's
it's
the point.
apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's
the United States cuts off contact.
It's a vibe that we're putting out
with Gotham, and the city kind of divides into factions with different criminals from the Batman Rogues Gallery running different sections of the city, like total gang warfare. And Batman's missing, and then there's like a substitute Batman for a while, and it's just good. I loved it.
Sounds cool.
It was really cool. It was really cool. It was one. They borrowed small pieces of it for The Dark Knight Rises, but I really think it would be like its own. It could be like its own series. Like it's very long and drawn out, and there's a lot going on. So that's what I would pick.
Cool.
And I haven't read it in a while,
Very
so it'd be like, I'd learn all the details that I'm skipping over. Batman's gone, and then what's that?
I was just pointing to the next.
That's the next category?
Yeah.
Well, I can't. What does that say?
It says collectible.
Oh, collectible.
Now we both said
it.
Cool.
Jake, one collectible for your temporary
one
leave.
Collectible. You know what? I didn't want something big and bulky. Like my first thought was like, bring the Jaws barrel, but then I was like, you know what? Jaws barrel is going to be okay when I get back. So I tried to look at this at a more practical standpoint, and I picked my Jaws Memories from Martha's Vineyard book because, first of all, that is one of my favorite things in my collection. Also, it's a book, and it has lots of pictures, and I could spend time reading it and looking at shark images, and I just thought it would be a practical way to spend the time. I bring my Jaws book.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a collectible, and it's something you can read through. And you're in it. It'll make you happy. It's thick. There's a lot to it. Good call. Now, when you said you didn't want to bring something bulky or heavy, I laughed because
oh boy,
I didn't think about that at all. I picked my Watto statue. Because if I'm not going to be around humans, let's say I'm quarantined or like it's like the end of the world situation we're envisioning, I'm going to want to be able to like carry on a conversation with somebody at breakfast and hang out with someone and watch movies. So I feel like Watto's presence would feel like I'm with someone.
Well, hold on though. So in your ideal situation of quarantine,
yes,
Craig's not there?
No, it's just me and Watto.
Okay.
Well, if for some reason, like, yeah, I'm venturing out of the house.
Are you saying like, well, Craig might be dead?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I don't know how this works.
I've got a good immune system.
Yeah. Let's hope he makes it. And
Craig,
it's the three of us.
All the time.
Am I?
I think so.
I think it's just something I say. I don't feel good.
I think that's what it is.
Gotta get some food.
Get those eardrops.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Dude,
I had a
fine.
fucking earache one time. My ear hurt.
We all have
God
things.
forbid my ear hurts. All right. I gotta do my collectible. My Lego firehouse. No, just kidding. That'll be easy to transport.
Easy.
You know what? God, I don't know. Just a toy. Probably my Kenner Green Ghost.
This doesn't have to be a toy because there's another category for action figure. You big
literally for
goober.
action. Yeah.
Read it.
Somebody didn't do their research.
Someone didn't do any homework before.
I would bring my Star Wars Black Series Luke X-Wing helmet.
Oh, that's fun.
Because
it
I might need a helmet at some point.
Oh, 100%.
I like that.
To breathe through.
I like
people are throwing things.
Dude, I'm rethinking this.
Free.
I should bring a Stormtrooper helmet because it's like functional.
No, you can't. That's mine. That's not even your collectible.
Fuck.
Buy your own Stormtrooper
Dude,
helmet.
I don't have any mat.
You'll just be wearing your Child's Play Chucky overalls.
That's not going to help me at all.
Well, neither is an X-Wing pilot helmet.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm like, no, it's functional.
Cheap plastic helmet.
Well, the Stormtrooper mask has like a breathability thing. Like at least it looks like there's something, like a filter.
Update.
Have you ever actually put a Stormtrooper helmet on?
Yes, it was terrible.
Hey, I have to give the real updates. Donald Trump, the president of the United States. You like it or not, he's the president.
He's doing a big thing. I know he's talking at 9.
He's talking.
He's doing a big thing.
He's doing a big thing.
What is he doing?
He I don't know. Whatever.
Is everything closed?
I don't want to get political, but what the fuck is he doing?
No, but for real.
They're banning for 30 days all travel from Europe to the United States.
Oh.
Not including the UK. So the other Europe. That other part of Europe.
Okay.
I like giving the live updates as we go. We should have done this live.
Okay.
Because the world's going to be over by the time we release this episode.
People definitely come to us for news. So, cool.
Did you have fun fact? That guy who's the president used to host The Apprentice. A lot of people don't know that. What's the next category?
You can only bring one Stephen King book. Craig.
We know what Craig's book is.
Eyes of the Dragon.
God damn it! It is not Eyes of the Dragon.
Gunslinger, all of them.
No, it's The Stand.
That I had considered that because I haven't finished it. I started it like 3 times.
It's The Stand because it's
coronavirus.
It's coronavirus. No, did you see did you see the thing?
Yeah, I did.
Stephen King had a tweet was like, stop comparing the coronavirus to The Stand. It's nothing like that. Saying The Stand was obviously way worse. And some guy replies like, did you even read The Stand?
That's funny. That's fun.
I would bring The Stand because it's long, it's big, it's time consuming. And so if it might take a normal person 6 weeks to read that book, it would take me years, maybe decades.
Yeah.
So I'd have a lot to comb through.
Cool.
Separate it into little seasons.
I like the idea of you only reading the first 20 pages over and over. Yeah.
I've got no attention span. I'll read a book, I'll get like 5 pages in and be like, I don't know what's happening. I haven't comprehended one thing I've read.
Yeah. We've all got fun things. I thought through this. I almost went with The Shining. And I feel like that is my favorite book to read of Stephen King's. But it's not big enough. I have to go with it. It's like an obvious answer, but I feel like because there's so many multiple like other stories within stories going on there, and the Losers Club would make me feel like I've got friends even if I'm alone. And it's a little bit scary. It's very romantic. It's a coming of age, and it hits on all the notes that I like in a story. So I think it's Stephen King's best work, and yeah, it's special to me. So that's what I'd pick. Jake, how about you?
Cool.
Yeah, I mean everything you just said is correct, Abby. The Stand is also, I think, a very good choice. I haven't read The Stand. I picked Nightmares and Dreamscapes.
Oh,
but I picked it because I haven't read it yet. Like I've read a lot of Stephen King books, and if I'm going to be trapped, quarantined for a while, I think I want to read something I haven't read. Nightmares and Dreamscapes is a pretty big book, and it's one of his like short story books, so it's full of short stories. So it's like, it's easier. I don't know. That kind of stuff is really fun to me, to read a story, get it done, and just have I love Stephen King short stories. They're some of the best things. I don't know what's in there. But it's one I haven't read. It's on my list, and I think it would be cool to have something new.
Yeah. Good call, dude.
Another update. The NBA is suspending their season until further notice. Jake, no basketball games for you.
Dang.
What is basketball?
Okay, well, let me talk on his level. Remember Space Jam?
Oh, okay.
Remember Space Jam?
It's that thing they made up for Space Jam?
Yeah. Yep.
See, when can we get to those creative writers from the 90s? They invented basketball for Space Jam. Hey, I was watching that yesterday. Bill Murray is very funny in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry's not white. He's clear. Did I pick a book yet?
You picked, yeah. No.
The
Yes,
Stand.
The Stand. Oh my God, you already forgot about it.
See?
You've already closed it and stopped reading it.
All right, what's next?
All right. You can only bring one action figure.
All right, since I already spoiled mine. My Slimer Kenner Green Ghost, because he's cute and I love him, and he's probably my all-time favorite figure, and I had him as a kid, and I'll want him as a detainee. Not a detainee. A quarantine person. But I get to bring the accessories. I'm bringing the pizza and the meat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Turkey.
You definitely
Okay.
get the accessories.
The very flat meat.
Pizza and the meat.
All right.
Well, I went with an obvious one, and then I tried to change it, but I have a feeling Jake's gonna call me out. I said Fright Features Janine, the pink with the ghost grabber, because that's my favorite looking action figure. It's from the RGB Kenner line. But what I really want is either my remote control Dio or my remote control Ecto one. But it's a remote control vehicle, which is not an action figure, so I probably wouldn't be able to take those. Although I feel like I could entertain myself with a remote control.
I think you can get a little leeway if you
Okay. But also, what about batteries? I don't know if they're available there. So if it had to be an action figure, it'd be Janine. But there you go.
Cool.
Are we ready to move on?
Hey, you guys know
Craig's
how
reading about-
hold on, you know how we got this cover?
Oh no, Jake, you gotta go. Sorry.
Is a horrible website and everything. They always have like the worst not real news. Listen to this. Entire original Power Rangers team may return for upcoming reboot. I'm gonna say nope.
Nope. No, they're
Don't
not.
think that's
even
gonna happen.
even I know that.
All right, Jake, go for it.
I picked the original Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassic Park. That's just one of my favorite toys of all time, and
With
I think I get,
dino damage.
yeah, with Dino Damage, and I think I could get a little like service animal vest for him, and
God, you should do
I
that
want to
anyway.
just like carry it around, and
Why haven't you?
It would comfort me through the virus.
Dude.
I love service animal T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
Yeah, just for your emotional needs, physical needs.
You get him a little plane ticket,
Oh
sits
my
with you on the plane.
God. Plane tickets are cheap right now. You guys could go anywhere.
let's go. Let's do it. Let's
That's
go.
cool.
All right. What's up next? This is fun. This is good.
I'm running the
Print.
show. Up next, you can only bring one print.
See, this is stupid.
No, it's not stupid. It means you have to choose amongst all of your prints. Should I
But-
go first?
What I'm saying is, I'm quarantined. I'm in a temporary place. What am I putting holes in the wall? Putting up
Yeah.
prints?
Yeah, I got it. What am I bringing? A fucking 24 by 36 poster with me?
Am I dragging a flat file down the road?
No,
full of
you're
prints?
using the tube that Jake gave you
Okay,
that
I'm
you
using
can
a
carry
tube.
on your back.
I'll go first.
I said Prince William.
Oh, there you
God,
go.
there, good one.
There you go.
Okay.
The artist
I'm
formerly
leaving,
known
I'm
as
sorry.
Prince. If I had to bring one print, see, you would think I'd say my Ghostbusters print that's signed by everybody, but no, it's not even my favorite piece of art that I own. I do love it, and I put a lot of effort to get all those signatures. I'd probably bring my my Jaws print that's signed by Richard Dreyfuss.
Nice.
Because I love it. It's colorful. It reminds me of a really long day waiting in line to meet Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
And then him not doing NECA figures.
Yeah. It'll make you angry.
I get mad.
I'm
mad at my
it's
print
very
now.
cathartic.
But it's a distraction because I put down the stand and then I get mad at my print. It's perfect.
That's cool.
No, but that is my favorite. So yeah.
Nice. Jake, how about you?
I would. I picked. I also didn't pick like maybe my favorite piece of artwork or anything, but I picked something that's small, so it's easy to transport. It is just like I believe it's maybe an 8x10 or something small like that. But it is my Amy from Congo Life magazine cover print. Because it's just like, it just makes me feel good. I feel like it's one of those things I could put it on my nightstand.
Yeah.
And like, it would just make me feel good about the world I'm living in.
What you're saying is Jake
and-
want Amy print.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
It's just it's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, pretty print. So I'm gonna stop doing that.
Hey, can I add a category?
Yeah,
very
I
scary that-
added a bunch.
It's scary that Tom Hanks was diagnosed with coronavirus. Hopefully him and his wife, Rita Wilson, who also has it, hopefully they recover and everything will be fine, which I'm sure they will. If you have to bring one Tom Hanks movie with you,
I've never seen Castaway, so I feel like I should bring that.
Okay.
Okay.
What if you don't like it? That is a wasted pick.
I think it's got to be good. Didn't it win some stuff?
I like
hopeful.
Castaway.
I'm bringing Green Mile.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good movie.
That's very good.
Green Mile's great. Tom Hanks might be my favorite actor. One of them. Top 20 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Forrest Gump a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
Toy Story.
I'm not bringing
Well, for
Toy
me,
Story.
for my own
not
delight.
bringing Toy Story with Buzzed Lightyear.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. It's just a fun thing I do.
Did we get Abby's print?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm feeling. I need closure. All right, I'm picking strictly for beauty. I don't give a fuck about
Abby's
size.
gonna pick a Castaway print.
No, I'm gonna carry my Gamora print, which I can't remember. You're gonna have to tell me the name of the artist.
I don't know.
Dude, I know. I meant to look it up, but I can't use
Oh,
my
it
phone
was
right
Mondo.
now.
Is that a Tobin?
No, it was Mondo. What is that studio called? I'll look it up. It's one
You
of
look
those.
it up. It's a beautiful print.
I think it's Phantom.
I think it was like one of my. It was my first print.
Phantom Creative.
First
Yeah, I
Mondo
think it's
print.
them. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I literally look at it every day from my couch. If I'm going somewhere and I want it to feel like home, I would want that print up, and I find it very inspirational because she looks like super fit and she's in like a warrior pose. and
Vance Kelly. That's who
also
did it.
beautiful, and her hair is blowing, and I love it.
Vance Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great print. It is very colorful.
Yeah, you got it for me.
Yeah,
So
there you
thank
go.
you.
There you go. I would bring That Thing You Do for my Tom Hanks movie.
That makes sense.
It's one of my top 5 favorite movies. Top 20. Top 25.
I'm having stress thinking of my Tom Hanks movie. You've got mail. No. Mm-mm. No, Big. I'd probably bring Big.
Big is great. Okay, next category. Moving along.
All right, next category. You can only bring one. This is going to cause a fight. Co-host. I mean, is it? It's only going to... Jake, yours is very controversial, I guess.
Well, it might be, but I didn't answer this question because this is a stupid question. I was like, why is this even a question? I was like, you two are married.
Fun.
You two are married. You're going to bring each other. Then I have to pick somebody, and this is just a dumb question. I don't have an answer.
Oh, you mean a co-host of our show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant of all co-hosts.
Okay. You make it of all co-hosts.
I'd bring Troy Benjamin, I think.
Okay.
No, Chris Stewart.
Chris Stewart. Okay.
Both. What if that's the only other thing I know is that show?
Yeah.
There's
I'm
us
trying
and
to
them.
think.
That's all I
Like,
know.
dude, what other podcasts?
There aren't other podcasts.
I don't know
And it also does that. There's co-hosts all over the place.
Yeah.
No, okay, I got it. Not Ryan
Kelly Ripa.
Seacrest, but the other guy. That's really weird that you did that. Because he co-hosts the show with Kelly Ripa now.
Oh, really?
But I was thinking of the other guy who's...
So I'd bring Kelly Ripa, you'd bring Ryan Seacrest?
Then we'd have our own little show we put on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. You'd bring Merv Griffin? What's his name? Griffith?
Kramer. I'd bring Kramer.
The whole
Kramer?
thing.
Good. We saved it. Thank you.
All right, next.
All right, next question. You can only bring one Reitman.
You can only bring one listener.
Oh boy.
YHS
Ooh,
listener.
one listener? I actually did that. My question number 19 is one ghost head.
All right, back
We'll get
up,
to that
back
later.
Up, back up.
All right, so right now we're on number
One
10.
Reitman?
Number 10, one Reitman.
Obviously, Jason.
Is that obvious? 'Cause that's what I said.
Ivan's older and he might
Well,
get really cranky.
That's it, dude. I literally put, I don't want to be around cranky Ivan during a pandemic.
Oh my god.
Just yelling at you to go get...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
go
an
with
easy
Jason
one.
Raymond.
Jason, he might direct a movie while you're out there.
Yeah.
Ivan's got no time for that.
Front runner.
At least Jason's aware.
He's
That's
aware.
what I'm saying. He's a good listener.
Hey, we're
He's
also
lived life.
not counting... There's other
There's a
Reitman.
sister. Yeah, I know.
There's other Reitman.
Lots of talented Reitmans. Tons of Reitmans.
Okay, next.
All right, next question is you can only bring one sandwich. Which sandwich are you bringing? Should I go first? I haven't gone first in a while.
Now, is this like specific, like what and where it's from?
Yeah, that's what I did. Like, you're on the way out. You're going to either make it because you have the ingredients on hand or you're stopping somewhere. For me, I would go to Subway and I would get the veggie patty sandwich with lettuce, tomato, onions, mustard, oil, vinegar, oregano.
Any sandwich.
Any sandwich.
Yes,
Subway.
it's a
You
foot long.
picked
Here's what it
Subway.
is. It's lunch and dinner.
Subway.
It's lunch and it's dinner. Because I like a foot long. And I think it's indulgent and it's also healthy and delicious.
Indulgent?
Yeah.
Subway.
What the
Subway.
fuck? Yeah, I was raised on Subway and I still think
Abby,
it's a good
hey.
sandwich.
Abby is that Sbarro in New York person.
Dude, yeah. I'm like, well, here it's
cold cut combo.
no matter which Subway you go to, it's good. It's consistent.
That is true.
So I'm getting, yeah. Yes.
Right. What do you got?
This is a tough one. I do love sandwiches.
They're great.
They're great. I really like the way they taste. My favorite, I usually go for like an Italian. You know what? I'll stick with Abby. Subway.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we sound
Just
like
kidding.
we're sponsored.
Fried chicken sandwich from wherever the most local.
No, you have to pick one.
Jesus
Popeyes.
Christ. No, I'm not going to go to fast food. I'm going to go to a real restaurant.
Okay.
I'll go to the
Yard House.
Corner Tavern.
Yard House?
Corner Tavern up the road. Buffalo chicken sandwich.
Oh, local favorite, the Corner Tavern.
Tonight's episode was brought to you by the Corner Tavern's Buffalo chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going to get a fast food chicken sandwich, it probably would be that Popeyes one. All right, Jake, your turn.
I'm going with a homemade vegan egg salad sandwich with lettuce, tomato, avocado, and a little bit of hot sauce.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I didn't know
you were
hot sauce.
That's what I'm going with.
Love it.
I don't think Jake does like hot sauce.
You don't like spicy, but you like hot sauce.
A little bit of hot sauce. I've got.
He's like an Alanis Morissette song.
I don't like spicy, no, but I have gotten to where I do like the taste of hot sauce, but I'm starting mild, super mild with my hot sauce. Can't be a lot of it. A little bit of hot sauce. We're good.
Got it. A little bit of hot sauce. All right. Moving on here. We got, you can only bring one Ghostbusters movie. Which one are you bringing? Okay. Oh, I didn't think that.
That's not my real answer. I just wanted to blurt that out before one of you did.
Craig.
Clean up the town. Just kidding.
Jeez, you just, okay.
Cleaning up the town. That's a song I made up. GB, Ghostbusters 2. No, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Obviously.
Oh, that I didn't
That's
think
what
of
I want
either.
to say.
I said Ghostbusters 2, and that was my honest answer.
I'm bringing GB Afterlife, and I'm bringing Jason Reitman, and I'm going to steal your Subway sandwich, and we're going to have a good time.
Jesus. Came up with all that while you were looking at Facebook?
I also said Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, we are all doing the same movie always.
We are the same person.
We are the same. All right, cool.
Are we almost done?
Dude.
One more.
Is this over? Yeah.
One more.
You have one soda choice to bring with you.
1, 2, 3.
Canada
Dr.
Dry.
Pepper. Okay.
Jake, Sunkissed? 7-Up?
It's rude.
Keurig?
One soda. I just Keurig is not a soda.
Walmart?
Sorry.
I'd bring some Diet Dr. Pepper with me for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's got the flavor, low cal.
Love it.
Good stuff. Cool. We can be done unless you want to answer.
What are these other bonus categories?
I just threw a couple in. We can go rapid fire. Disney movie. Craig?
Like animated Disney or just any?
How about any?
Heavyweights.
Oh, okay. I said Moana.
It's hard. It's hard for me to go rapid fire.
Okay. We can
those
go
are
back.
those are both good answers. Old anime. I don't know. Maybe the original Lion King. I don't know.
That's a good one. Cool. Good one. I respect that. Marvel movie. I'll say Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm probably picking Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'd probably pick
good stuff to look at.
Either Endgame or Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. It's just like, do I want to watch a good movie or laugh?
Yeah.
Those are both good answers.
Good call.
Probably Endgame. All
right. Alanis Morissette song. Doesn't make any sense.
One song?
Just one song.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going Mary Jane because I'm going to want to cry and have a good cathartic moment.
Okay. I got it. What's the one?
God
What's
damn
the
it.
one?
With the dragon.
No. Head Over Feet. It's the best song.
Cool.
I would pick All I Really Want.
There you go.
That was my second choice.
All three are top 3 songs from Jagged Little Pill. So
yeah, good call. Rapid fire. Candy. Raisinette.
Candy.
I want a raisinette. I love it. It's a balance of fruit and chocolate. It's dark chocolate. It's kind of healthy, and they have been like my standard candy at the movie theater.
Literally, that's the worst.
It's
pick.
not the worst. You can go through an entire box in one movie.
What's going to happen is you're going to be sitting there with your Raisinets and your Subway, and people are going to be like, what's wrong with that
fucking
person?
eating what I want, what I like.
Just
I don't
watching
care.
Castaway for the first time.
Yeah, I'm like, that sucks. We go back to the one episode of Seinfeld that I brought. It's going to be so good.
Justin's dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Ooh.
Oh, those are good.
I would bring probably just some peanut M&Ms or just mini Reese's peanut butter cups. The mini ones.
Those are good. I get it. Peanut and chocolate. All right. Number 18, Ninja Turtle. Only bring one of the 4.
To like hang out with?
Yes. To be your partner.
There's a lot to consider there.
Yeah, you should think about it.
I think you maybe want to bring Michelangelo because I feel like even if he's not your favorite, he's probably the funnest. He's probably someone you could sit around and talk to about.
Yeah.
I feel like you could say the same thing for maybe any of them but Leonardo.
Okay, here's the obvious choice, though. The right choice is Donatello because he's probably going to cure coronavirus because he's...
Well, he's not going to cure it if he's stuck sitting around entertaining your bored, self.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like he could, so I'd want him there with
You're right.
If you bring Donatello, you technically bring Corey Feldman, too.
Oh, God. So you can get all the answers.
You can get all the answers.
Cool.
Who are
you bringing? Who's your turtle?
I mean, Donatello's going to be the most handy. Leonardo's going to have the most leadership skills. Michelangelo's going to be the most laid back, and Raphael's going to be a total pain in the ass.
That's why I was surprised that you didn't say Raphael because that's your usual choice, Jake. But I understand he would probably.
Well, he's my favorite, and he's the best turtle. But it's like, do you want to be stuck with him in a like? He's the kind of guy you want to be friends with and hang out with.
We need to do a little a sketch right now of the Ninja Turtles being secluded in the sewer during coronavirus. We got to get up there, Leo. We got to help these people. Settle down, Raph. You heard what Splinter said.
You remember what Splinter said?
No. Why don't you remind me?
I'm changing my answer to April O'Neil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which April, though?
You are right. I'm going April.
Here it is. Here's the answer. April from the beginning
Casey Jones.
of TMNT.
From the third movie.
Yeah.
From
the third movie when he's in the cage.
Who?
Casey Jones.
That's not even him. That's a different character.
It's not Casey.
Yeah. You know what?
But it's played
Changing the rules. Yeah.
It's played by Elias Kotis, whatever his name is.
Cool. All right. There's 2 more. Number 19, you can only bring one ghost head. I said Ryan Dole because he'd bring me meatloaf.
Because he'd get you a tea kettle.
And tea. So
just one Ghostbusters fan?
Yeah, just one person.
Probably Adam Marish because he's a doctor.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good call. I'm rethinking.
Man.
I could name a bunch I wouldn't bring.
That's a good. Those are both good answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a good question.
Maybe AJ because you could just live in one of his many warehouses.
Yeah, and rent a car from him. He might buy you dinner. That's a good call. Good call.
Might buy you dinner.
Yeah, you guys don't.
I'm changing my answer.
You guys don't know about AJ's other website, carrentalfans.com.
Rental heads.
When AJ bought us dinner in Orlando, he made like a little speech beforehand, and it was the sweetest. It was really loud in the restaurant. It was really loud in the restaurant. We went to that dinosaur restaurant. We're all like deliriously tired. And AJ's like, I just wanted to let everyone know I had a really great weekend and I would like to buy dinner for everybody. And everyone's like, oh, thank you. And Abby's like, what did he say?
What?
What did he say?
Sitting directly across from him.
There's a meteor shower going on in the T-Rex cafe. I can't hear you.
Did he picked the meteor shower
to do his speech?
To do his little speech. I love that.
I love you, Ryan. All right, final category question. You can only bring
you, Ryan.
Yeah, so I'm not bringing Ryan anymore. I'm bringing AJ. You can only bring one Star Trek character from all of Star Trek. I'm bringing Data. I feel like he could tell me the odds and know everything. He's attractive. I'd like to have him around. He's compassionate. He kind of becomes more compassionate as the show goes on. Next Generation. So yeah, Data. There you go.
That's a good answer. Data's very smart, and he's the strongest member. And
Data. Yeah, and he wouldn't be susceptible to.
This isn't where we've moved on.
Mental duress.
What
we
is
moved
this
on.
one?
Did you pick a
Star
ghost
Trek
head?
character?
You did. Yeah, this is the final one. Star Trek character from all of Star Trek.
Okay, Zoe Saldana.
Oh. No.
That's her name.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
She comes
played
up, she's
by-
coming up a lot in this. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Is that it?
No, Jake has not answered.
Maybe I don't know. Like those are Data is such a good answer. Maybe Q. I'd maybe bring Q because he could like instantly just change the entire situation and get us out of there.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
a good call. Yeah, Beverly Crusher too. She could help you out with, if you're sick in any way. I know. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Fuck."
I'm bringing Wes.
Dude, shut up, Wesley. None of that. No one brings Wesley.
Yeah.
Even when he's older. Ashley Judd from that one episode.
Judd.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Cool.
Well, listen. Serious note.
Yeah.
We're not making light of anything. It's
This is a weird
it's a serious situation, but we had to address it somehow.
Yeah.
And I had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, no, when times are tough, you should retreat into your circle of friends and make each other laugh. So that's what we did, and I think that's very healthy.
Yeah. I feel healthy.
Yeah. I mean, I have a little sniffle, but
well, I just read that a runny nose is rarely one of the
okay.
things. So I'm good because my nose has literally been running since I was 4 years old. So it is fine. Listen, everybody, please stay healthy, stay safe. If you don't need to go out into a big public place, don't or do just live your life, but wash your hands. I think
you do you, but wash your hands.
But wash your hands. Yeah. I've been washing my hands more.
Me too.
It's been cool.
And applying lotion afterwards to keep them youthful. So I recommend that. Hey, we're doing a shoot this weekend. I got close-up shots.
Listen, we do want everybody to know that if you are a fan of Yes Have Some Podcast and you like what you've been hearing, hopefully this isn't your first time listening. They're like, oh my God, these people. Please like and subscribe us on whatever subscribe to us on whatever podcast platform. Subscribe us, please.
Subscribe us like 5 stars.
Whether you're listening on your Apple iPod. If you're listening on your iPod, we've got something to talk about. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere that you get a podcast, please leave us a 5-star review and subscribe. And also you can follow us on social media at YHS Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to interact with us, if you want to discuss tonight's episode or any topic that falls in the vein of Yes Have Some.
Tell us how much you loved this episode that I came up with.
Yeah, we need some feedback. So what we're going to do is direct you to Yes Have Some Group Therapy, which is the official Facebook group of Yes Have Some Podcast. Abby, let them know how they can get there.
Oh, it's so easy. I thought we weren't doing plugs, but here we go.
Well, we've made it this far.
Here we are. Yeah. If you're on Facebook, search for Yes Have Some Podcast Group Therapy, and you'll find our page. It's a closed group. There's a ton of people. We're always growing and looking for more cool people who listen to our show. Feel free to post anything that's related to the content that we talk about here on the podcast. Toys, collectibles, movies, books that movies are based off of, Stephen King, Toy Stress. And yeah, it's a safe space to talk, and we do not encourage memes. Even if it's a great meme, you should probably just DM somebody. Don't post it, or we will delete it because we have some fabulous admins like Ryan Dole. So that's it. It's a great space, and we're always looking for new members. So come join us.
Anything else, Jake?
No.
Cool.
Friend of the podcast, John Your Cabe, is coming to town tomorrow.
Dude, we've got so much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing some stuff.
We got some stuff going on. And in all seriousness, hopefully all of this...
I want to buy a toy this weekend. I don't know if we're going to have time, but I want to buy a toy this weekend.
Dude, you better. You better. You're going to need a toy to bring with you on the quarantine.
I want to buy an X Plus.
Okay.
Oh! So you want to buy a toy?
Okay.
Abby,
I want to buy a
Abby
real
thinks
toy.
you're talking about an Xbox.
I know. I just did like the gaming fingers. I was like, what?
What are gaming fingers?
Like where you're holding a control and your thumbs are moving?
Not an Xbox One, an X Plus. It's like a Godzilla.
Remember, Abby, remember we got that cool Godzilla figure for Jakey last time he was in town?
Yeah.
That's an X Plus. I want to get one of those.
Dude, that I support.
Jake,
We
tomorrow
should buy
when you get
one.
here, let's go to Dave's Comics.
It's like
Dude,
pouring one out for Jay for not being here.
I'm
Yeah.
literally going to just get up in the morning and I'm driving to your house.
Dude, Hal's already here. He just
Is
got
he?
here. Yeah, he
Just-
just got here.
He's waiting in the car.
He's sleeping on the floor.
All right, everybody. Stay safe, be healthy, wash your hands. Let's.
We love you. Join group therapy. Thank you for listening. I'm totally taking over. I'm sorry. I feel some weird sense of ownership.
You did good.
Thank you.
All right, bye, everybody.
Thanks, Dad.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Bye.